We old as hell, Steve. You know that in basketball sense. But I just think that what we all bring to the table is a wisdom that a lot of people don't have. Like the way that we're going to be able to come together, hold each other accountable, have each other backs. You know, we have the most knowledge on this one team than the whole NBA have. I think. So if we can't put that together and make something work, then that's on us. That's not on nobody else. And that's something that, you know, that I'm looking forward to. We all talk about it. We all discussed it. We know what's at stake. We're gonna have fun with this journey. We're gonna enjoy this journey. We're gonna embrace it, and I'm excited to do it.
Welcome back to The Jump. I'm Richard Jefferson. Now, that was Carmelo Anthony on First Take defending the Lakers' age, saying the Lakers have more knowledge than the whole NBA. Now, Perk, does the Lakers' collective wisdom outweigh any age concern for you?
Absolutely. And look, Melo was speaking that new language called facts. And I get it, right? You have half of the Laker roster that's almost eligible for the NBA pension, and you have some of them almost eligible for Social Security. I get all that. But when you just take LeBron James and Rajon Rondo alone, it separates them from the rest of the league. We're talking about two of the smartest guys to ever play the game of basketball. And then you add Melo, you add a champion in Trevor Ariza, who played alongside Kobe Bryant, who won a championship, Dwight Howard, who's a champion. That experience is going to get them through tough games in the 7-game series when they're not making shots. They can hang their hats on outsmarting teams, even throughout the 82-game season. So when people start talking about, oh, they senior citizens and they're old and all this, I don't want to hear that, because all those guys look phenomenal. They're still in great shape. And by the way, Russell Westbrook and Anthony Davis, they still in their prime. And have anybody seen pictures of Anthony Davis lately? He looks phenomenal.
I love Melo talking like a true NBA graybeard. These young kids, they don't know what we got up here. But I'm with Perk. Look, the Lakers, there's always so much noise. They're too old. Are they going to be good enough defensively? How is Russ going to fit? Do they have enough shooting? Is Anthony Davis going to play center? Why did they sign a million centers if Anthony Davis is blah, blah, blah? Those are all relevant questions. They're all going to matter at some point. But really the only thing that matters, if LeBron and Anthony Davis are healthy in the playoffs, they will problem solve all this noise away, and the Lakers will be just fine. We're going to scream and yell about the other stuff all season long. If those two guys, maybe the best player of all time and a top 10 player, a defensive player of the year candidate, all that, if they're healthy, the rest of it will work itself out, and the Lakers will be right there as the favorites or co-favorites at worst in the West.
Now, look, I have the Lakers second in the league behind the Brooklyn Nets. That's the one team that I have that's better than them. And Perk is already scrunching up his face like he just saw something poor. But my issue with the Lakers and their age is that you know that this is a long season. You're coming off two kind of condensed. You had a bubble season, then you had another season that was very, very unique. You're playing 72 games in a short amount of time. So my issue with that is that how is that going to work? I'm not talking about that they're banged up. I don't think that they're too old. I just think that we're talking about the third season. Now they're trying to get back on schedule, being somewhat kind of condensed and a little bit of funk to it. Perk, you got anything you want to reply to?
No, I don't.
Okay, good.
I don't. You can transition because see, you know better. You know better, and here's why you know better. You played alongside LeBron James, and you know how much he puts into his body. You know that he has this ripple effect on everybody on everybody on the roster, that they follow his lead for as taking care of their body. Richard, you know how it is playing alongside of him. You know how it is to be on the team with him. He held you accountable. He held me accountable. I had the lowest body fat that I ever had in my career. So we already know how it goes. That's what I gotta say.
We'll talk about your body fat later. But Carmelo.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.